Yeah, we're gonna do episode 2. I don't know how many it's gonna take for the whole game playthrough, but figured might as well start making them now because I have no idea how far I am through this game, but got a lot of content recorded. Probably should have started making the videos a lot sooner. Legendary hero Nagi. We drew his sword. Yeah. He wanted us to try out the slash earlier, which we did in the last one. And of course at the end of this video we'll have a little link at the bottom to bring you back to the first one so you can go back and watch all the other fun stuff we did. And then of course, see that one's a bit better. The last time we sliced, we drew it one direction and the slice was the exact opposite, like angle, everything. It was like, but also at the end we're gonna have this cool little subscribe button at the bottom so you can come watch more fun stuff like this. I want you to use your new power on it. Give it a clean stroke. And you can tell that at the beginning of the game that, yeah, that was a straight line. But see, I haven't got the trees. But you'll see in a minute. I don't start off so great at drawing the lines, because that's more of like a hill, it looks like. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Also, like we've said in some of the other videos we've done, if there's a certain game, you know, you want to look at that. What is that? Look like a mountain. If there's a certain game you want us to do, leave us a comment in our videos, and if we have it, we'll do it. If not, we will try to find it. Ink bottle. Fills ink. Fills one of Amaratsu's ink pots immediately. That's helpful. See, I picked up 2. That way, if you're trying to do stuff out here, or if you're in a battle, that could be good. But yeah. I mean, that was the whole reason we actually did a while back. We had a little nightmare videos. We did those because somebody was like, "Oh, that's a fun game. You should play it." I mean, it only took like 4 videos because the game wasn't long, and now they've got all the other stuff you can download for it. But plus, it gives us something fun to do. Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first. Ask questions. The divine instrument you have on your back, the funny looking thing. Press square to use it. I throw it. Sticking around. Look, Amy. Once you cut them off guard, they turns them all black and white. They're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give it a power slice. It starts off straight and it crooked. Because of course that's how you, when you beat them that way, that's how you acquire demon things, which way later in the game you'll find a guy who, that's the only type of money he accepts. So it's kind of good. The sooner you can start stocking up on it. Alright, I found grapes. Juicy fruit plucked from a vine. They were inside of a boulder. 3 of them. Okay. But yeah, the sooner you can start collecting them though, the better it is. That way when you get to that guy, you can actually start buying. You consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apples. Fills the astral pouch a little bit. We're at 14 on the pouch. We need 200. And then the next time we die, it'll bring us back. Go through and smash all this stuff with our face. But yeah, that's basically all the money he accepts. So the sooner you start saving up on it, you don't have to worry about it when you get there and be like, oh, I gotta go get this much, because he sells a weapon. It's like another one of the weird disc thing you have. And I believe he sells golden dust, which is what you use to upgrade your weapons. So, and unfortunately, later on, enemies take different things. Like when they turn black and white to kill them, they end up taking different things to get the demon thing. Some of them require using a little wind, or use the bomb, or whatever. You have to kind of experiment and figure it out. I mean, if you watch through all these, well, we actually attempt to try it out. So we found out most of them, which is helpful because you don't have to worry about it. You obtained a stray bead. There's 99, well, there's 100 of them in the game. There's 99 of them you find, because you get the last one. The way it was you used to get the last one when you beat the last boss of the game. So if you beat the game and you already had the 99, you would get the 100th one and you would unlock whatever special thing they've got. Even where I'm at right now, I don't have all of them. I still need to go back and get them. But of course, it's one of those games where you have to constantly keep going back and forth, because you unlock new things, which I prefer anyways. We're out of ink, and if you notice, when you run out of ink, your weapons are gone. You literally have no celestial power at all, which sucks in battle, because then you're just literally a wolf. Food. That's the only reason I'm actually doing this, is to help fill that pouch up, so that way, in case something dumb happens, I don't have to be like, oh, I died. Because I want to try and get, at the end of the game, it gives you a rating on everything like it does at the battles you saw. It basically can give you a rating from the little seed all the way up to the cherry blossom on like everything. How much money you have, you've collected, how many demon fangs, all that. So, one of them though is you cannot die. Ever. But the game doesn't count it as a death if the astral pouch brings you back. It's only considered a death. You consumed ginseng. Roots bursting with nutrients. It fills the astral pouch a little. You consumed cabbage. Thick and fibrous vegetable. The game only counts it as a death if you see the game over screen. So if you have the astral pouch full and you die and it brings you back, you're totally safe. You can use your items, you can heal, you can do whatever you need. That's why I want to upgrade it, so I can have like 2 uses out of it. So just in case, I have like a backup. Okay, cut this. But yeah, I believe it's one of the trophies too that they have in the game. And all this, I'm just going to speed this up because you've already seen us walk through all this. And literally, we're just going backtracking. There's nothing special going on, other than the fact that all the little pots are there, so we can go smash our face when we'll get some more stuff. Because you would think maybe, you'd knock it over or you'd claw it. Nope. You just smash your little skull into it. We do have 2,200 already. Right now, at the beginning, you can hold 99,999. And of course, later on, we'll kind of get that. And we get stuck at that for a while until I finally decide to upgrade the money pouch. Yeah, smash. Alright, 2,400. Cool, we can save the game. And of course, just like I do in like the Fallout videos and stuff, I'm going to edit out all that so you don't have to watch all the annoying things of saying to save it. See, a reflector received from Sakuya vanishes evil with divine power. So when you run out of ink, you run out of divine power. That's our experience. 50 experience to level up health, 50 experience to level up ink, 300 to level up the pouch, and 150 to level up your money. That's pretty much how it works. You don't level up when that bar up there fills up with experience. What happens is you basically spend your experience and you choose how you level. And then see, it keeps track of your beads, so you can bring it up and actually it'll tell you, oh, you've got 1 out of 1. 3 out of 3 in this area, so it tells you, okay, well, this area has this many. So near the end of the game, when you actually have all your powers and all your abilities, and you actually want to go back and hunting for them, you're like, okay, well, that area I've got 1 out of 1. That area, it says I've got 1, 2 out of 3. I need to go there and look now that I have everything unlocked. I feel it, I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Okay, Kamusa. Concentrate, look hard. You see they're right behind you. What? Alright. Slash that guy. That was a horrible drawing line. Ah. There we go. See how you waited until after. It's not whenever they turn black and white. It's when you deliver the blow that kills them and they start floating through the air, you have to use whatever technique. In that case, for those guys, it's the power slash. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. Well, hell, aren't you special? The fighting went on for exactly 13 seconds. I don't know why you're counting, but alright. I feel it, I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this area. Concentrate, look hard. Well, the reason he told me the time is I'm assuming that means if I beat it quick enough, I should get something special. So right now I'm not going for the demon thing, I'm going more for just the speed. But see, he was already at his death, so when I slashed him, I got one. So technically you could just sit here and actually max out your money and collect demon things right here. At the beginning, see, I'm already at 4,000. Yes, we know. 13 seconds. Okay. Great Shiranui, oh no. Alright. Dude's just chilling on the ground. I can bite birds, apparently. I know you can feed them, but I guess I don't have the item for that yet. I sense it. Concentrate, look hard behind you. Yeah, see? There's no apparently limit to this, so you can just be like, whatever. Slash you and you. Oh, yeah, I got both of them. Good. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about the demon thing. I just want to kill you guys fast enough. See, we already got, like I said, we're already racking up on the money. 4,500 already. The fighting went on for exactly 11 seconds. You fight well. I've chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. Okay? Alright, we get 7 experience. Woo. So there you go. 13 didn't get it. 11 got it, so it must be like 12 seconds. Gives you 7 experience. Which early on is pretty cool. Like, I know you can come back later and you can bloom every one of these trees that are all like black and looking and like withered. You can bloom them all and get like little bits of experience, feed all these animals and all that. So it's definitely worth it to come back. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what. Someone keeps messing with my crops. Going around digging holes with a triangle. It makes me mad. The fact that she's telling me that means that I need to do it. If I catch you dig around here, we'll get you. Alright. That's fine. Like I said, that automatically tells me that I need to do something. And if I would have talked to the little kid with a dog, he would have told me, you know, you consumed a turnip. Tuber with Christmas texture fills your astral pouch. I would have been told, hey, you know, you need to beat my record of digging, which there's 10 turnips, which is the record. It says woman chases you, and if she hits you, it restarts. And it's very annoying. And the good news is, you can just dig until, see, she'll eventually get tired out. Oop, she hit me. So guess what that means? To restart. She'll get tired out and stop, and then you can continue going, or you can actually, you know, say dig here, run over there, dig there. You can try to, you know, outwit her, because I know after a certain amount of time, if you don't dig after so long, it will restart. Because at one point I tried to keep dodging her. All the terms just come back. See, dig there. Let's dig here. She's tired. Aha. 3. And we're filling the astral pouch. So why not play this weird little game? And it's counting, so obviously that means it's something. 1. Also, I found out way later in the game, because I mean, I'll tell you now, because I didn't even use it. It'd have been nice to know, because guess what? 5. You can actually use your brush, the power slash. You can basically hit R1. You can use it, draw a line on that bucket. It'll knock the water on her head. She'll stop for a moment and fix it. Which means you can literally sit there and go dig up a turnip, start digging on the second turnip, and then when she gets near you, power slash it again, and finish that turnip and start digging the next one. Now the only thing you gotta be careful with is waiting. You know, you don't want to wait too long, because if she gets too close, there's a chance she'll hit you. See, I've only got 3 left. But if you power slash every time the moment the water comes back above her head like that and she fixes it, see, she just reset. Because I waited too long to dig. Oh, okay, we got lucky. But basically, if you wait too long no, she punched me, now it is going to reset. But if you power slash, if you use up ink, so you gotta be careful unless you just, I'm gonna speed it up because this takes a little while. If you use up all your ink, then you can't do it whenever she gets near you, and you have to actually try to avoid her. Now if you can get lucky though and time it right, you can jump and hit the pot on her head and knock the water off her head. See, I'm just trying to go between these two and dig. Eventually, I'll get one of them. Because the progress, if you notice on the ground, stays. See? Dig. dig, dig, dig. Ah. Now, whenever you get one though, the progress on the last one doesn't. Now, see, these are too close, so it's gonna be hard to bounce around. See, I hit the water pot, so I know there that if you can hit it just right, you should get it. I only need this last one, and I'll get it. See, I even ran into her face, but I need to get to the turnip. Come on. Nope. Looks like it just reset. I don't know what she's doing there. Almost punched me in the face. So yeah. Good. But yeah, see, if you can somehow time it just right, see, watch. You just gotta actually somehow jump through the air and then dash. Not immediately, but right when you're coming down to hit the pot on her head. But yeah, you could actually just use the power slash, which I eventually figured out, and it does the same concept. It knocks the water off her head, and then you can just keep digging. You don't have to move or constantly try to do that and do that over and over again. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it took me a while, probably an hour or so, but this is the turnip you get when you get the 10th one. I didn't want to skip to it. I wanted to say you have to actually finish digging it up, and then you actually go about your business with it. You're pretty smart, aren't you, boy? Mushi's mama. Hayabusa got a taste of my fist for that, the dumb mutt. So someone else has been digging. Like I said, if you go and talk to the kid first and the dog, then you find out that he has a record to beat, and the kid's supposed to be like, well, why don't you try to beat it? I didn't do that. I just went digging. See, you offer the oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Yeah, see, he would have filled you in on all this, but gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better candidate. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. 7 experience. See, nowadays, most games, they'll actually code them, so you have to actually follow things in order. You can't just go do something and then the game completely skips part of the story and it's just like, well, hey, you got, thanks for beating the record. I have no idea who you are and what record. It just plays what it's doing is playing the next dialogue. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? You better be careful, dear. Some monsters have been attacking the village. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Better get back to my work. See, the green arrow will let you know. Okay, they got more to say. And see, like I said, there's a lot of those trees. And then later on learn how to fix that. There's a bunch of reasons to come back. I don't know why I didn't continue talking to her, but what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. The sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? Isun, are you and the wolf together? See, apparently everybody knows who he is. That's where I grow rice from making my sake, but I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand again this year. Listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chattering with you. Just randomly weird. I guess weird that everyone's just like, oh look, it's a flea. Let's talk to him. You meet many people. You should talk to them 2 or 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when they want to talk. It means they still have something to say above their head. It might even be valuable information. They might just be muttering themselves, but it pays to listen. See? It says, not biter. Susanoo's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a big sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi, and he loves his sake too. He often pops over to help. See, there's another triangle. Make sure to say hello when you see him. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. I see there's one more. So now we know that she's done. See, another one of those trees. Kushi Sake House. They say that sake is so good that people come from as far as the capital city. Well, right now in the game I have no idea where that is, but it must be far. Humble Hayabusa, the greatest hole digger in Kamiki? Well, it's Mushi's hammer. Not anymore. I beat his record. From what I see outside, there must be home of the elder. Mr. Orange. He's a regular village celebrity. I don't know about celebrity walking around with an orange on his head, but whatever. What's in here? It's like the mill where they grind up stuff. You consumed a rice ball. Balls of rice wrapped in seaweed. And if you notice, like I said, it did take me a while. You bell of rice fastened with straw. Fills the astral pouch. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I went ahead and edited that out so you didn't have to watch me playing that turnip digging game for a while because it took a while. As like I said, you notice though, our astral pouch full. It's millstone to grind it up. The water's broken. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be turning, but it's messed up. But yeah, it took me a while. But hey, our pouch is filled up, so just in case we die, we'll be okay. Unfortunately, we couldn't get money by digging up turnips. That would have been, I guess, too cheap. But it says it's broken, but the whole filling in the blank thing to fix it doesn't seem to work. Oh well. Either that or you have to actually learn to fix bigger things and bigger things. Or I'm just not drawing it right. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman. I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Whatever shall I do? That's why I love the fact that the sentences, they just stop. Where did that darn pole go? How could something so important like that disappear? It's a good question. She's missing something that should be there, is she? Yeah. Better help her out, Furball. See, that's the thing, is like, if you don't press it, then it's literally like they're just like standing there mid-sentence waiting to finish it. Fill in the blank. Yeah, see, it worked there. A new drying pole? Where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. Time to dry the laundry. Yeah? Oh, look. Now she has more to say. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry out, but what? The sun seems to be so far away. Maybe it just doesn't look like these monsters are lurking about. If only we would shine closer for the laundry to dry. Okay. It's a good thing I can just do this. Draw a circle. That was a horrible circle. It was all retarded looking. The sun is solemnly drawing close. My laundry will be dry, bone dry in no time. Well, how did that happen? First my pole, now this. Will the miracles never cease? Make some cherry cakes offered to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes than they're mouth-watering good. Yay, I got 7 experience. I'm at 46. I think the cheapest thing was like 50. I'm glad later on things start giving you a lot more. That also leads me to believe that not everybody can see whenever you're doing that. Because if they did, I'm getting money picking up food. Apparently, when your pouch is full and you eat, it just converts it into yen. I guess that's at least from my assumption. But I also have noticed it doesn't seem. Thanks to you, my son Mushi's misbehaving again. Okay, well, nothing that big of a thumping won't sort out though. There you go, beat your kid. Good thing to teach people. But yeah, to me it just seems like it converts the stuff, because it does it all everywhere you go usually. Like, oh yeah, here, your food, your thing's full, here's some money. You consumed a radish. Pure white spherical, fills your astral pouch a little bit. No, see, that sake stuff's already grown back. But yeah, it seems to be like I said, that they can't see like the brush when you're drawing stuff, because no one ever says, oh hey, you're painting this. It's just something sliced, or later on, something made the wind blow, or something made that grow. Susanoo's house. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Like that, you could just be like, awfully. If I don't push any buttons, you wouldn't never finish your sentence. I'm assuming he lives in down the hole in the house, which looks like it leads to a cave. He's asleep. I am the greatest. Okay. Okushi lets mumble mumble mumble. That's nice. Looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Bark at him. Slap him in the head. Headbutt him. Yeah, I kinda got that. Can't like slash him. Puts fire out. I think it's just because you had to wake him up part of the story, so that's why they won't let it happen early. But see, yay! Food. See, same concept. I picked up those and I get more money. Look at that. Looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. It was behind that scroll. Or if this guy actually trains at all? Probably not. Nope. I have noticed though, even though you're drawing stuff, I cut the sword on the wall in half when I slashed it. If the drawing doesn't do anything, for some reason it doesn't waste ink, even though you're just like painting ink everywhere. It doesn't seem to use it up. So right now we know that the windmill's broken. The watermill's broken. Make sure to say hello, sis. Now he could use a friend. Yeah, okay. Can't dig there. Even though it'd be ground. Which, don't worry. Later on you learn to dig through tougher stuff. Watermelon. You consumed watermelon. Sweet and juicy fruit fills the astral pouch. Yeah, it's already full. But yeah, you learn to dig through tougher and tougher stuff later. So when you actually start seeing like chests that are hidden in the ground or whatever you're looking for, like there's actually a little like secrets of light that'll come down and be like, dig here now. Like it just tells you, like a weird little divine like intervention thing. Like, hey, just a heads up. Random. Just petting the wolf. Trying to remember what it is we're supposed to go and do. We're supposed to go do something that's supposed to basically trigger the ability to wake him up. I'm trying to remember it. There's swords. These swords he trains with, they're all rusted and don't look like they've been used in years. Alright. You can't slash straight down. There's also 2 islands out there. So I definitely, there's a chest on it too. So the weird, like the gray rocks, it seems like you can cut. The weird yellowish looking ones, doesn't seem like you can do anything to. Like that rock, I know later on you can upgrade your power slash. I haven't been able to do that yet. I still can't cut through, which is annoying, but yeah, I know. I literally went in there and came out. I fixed that because it was me running around like an idiot trying to wake up the same guy and it wasn't working. I didn't want you guys to have to watch me going, what do I do? Heave. His name is Merchant. Alright, this is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Or the fact that the boulder is ginormous. Demonic possession? I sure hope not. Just because you can't move a boulder that's literally like a small mountain. That's lovely. I like how you taunted me there, buddy, because you're gonna die. Alright. See, whenever they turn like that, they cover the front with their little guitar-looking instrument. So you can't attack them in the front or slash them. You have to actually slash behind the instrument. Yay, demon thing. Which is annoying based on the angle of the camera, because you actually may have to stop and move the camera for a second before you go to draw, which, future reference, if you hold down the button to draw, you can move the camera while everything's frozen, so you can adjust 30 experience. That's cool. You can actually adjust the camera before you slash them so you can hit them. You accumulated praise. Amy, you suddenly started like glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. You sure look excited. Oh yeah, I would definitely be excited. I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your attributes. And use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. Hit the level of my choice, 76. Can't level up the astral power. Takes 300. 150 for money, so it's either health or ink pot. Let's do that. And if you notice, like most things, now I have to take more experience to level up my health if I want more health. Yeah, when it moved out, and it even showed you by not only giving you a bigger number, but making the scroll bigger. Lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Almost forgot, we better go check on that dude. Yeah? I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, it doesn't make it easier to shift this boulder. We went and blocked the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. I don't even know what the city is. Say, pup, your owner lives around here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susanoo. Can you go get him to come here? Wonderful. They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. Yeah, that guy's asleep. The boulder wasn't here before. So somebody put it there. Saying whenever you need to check out something. It's like playing Legend of Zelda. Who put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of here. It looked like you could squeeze through there anyway. I don't know if it's safe to leave the village yet anyways. So yeah, it's like that annoying fairy from Legend of Zelda. Hey look, I'm gonna bounce over here and show you stuff. Aha, here we go. Let's slash more stuff. More money. Might as well take advantage of it. That's why we already have 6,000 yen. What the? Yeah, you woke up. With your wooden sword. I feel so well rested. Okay. I plan to meditate underground. I fell fast asleep. Yeah? Who are you? What business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? Yeah, well, we'll figure that out. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. Oh, that's sweet. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me. You bug. I told you. Don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy. We're taking him with us. Alright, I mean, I can drag him. What do you think you're doing? Alright. Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? I don't know, but apparently I can, somehow carry a man on my back and climb a ladder. I'm trying to figure out how that works. Or the fact of how I'm holding him on there without him flopping off or just getting off in his own choice. Let's open that. Let's see. Look, it's your friend. Oh, hello, Susanoo. Looks like you made a good pal. Snowy really likes you. Oh, yeah. Just figured maybe they'd say something, since they know each other. Riding around. See, that's another trophy, too, is to actually max out all that. You have to get enough experience to max out your health, your ink, your money pouch, and your astral pouch. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Pretty sure that's not what I did. Tohin Boku? Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo? None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. By the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I have a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? on, please. I mean, you are Naga's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my skill. Really? Great. Then no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen that guy train seriously. Ever. Alright. So I assume that's what he's going to go do. Oh look, we can talk to him. I know I told that merchant that I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Boy, it would help if your sword wasn't made of wood. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. You can't cut a boulder down or whatever you gotta do. I can't train without sake for fuel. Training, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? That's a great slogan. That's how doing things the Susanoo way. Sake? This village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? She has a name, but yeah, Kushi. Yeah, let's just wait till tomorrow. We got this. Well, I mean, I guess by following that direction, then we know, hey, yay, cut down the tree. We know that means we gotta go talk to the sake girl and figure out from there what we need to do. Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. Of course you do. I have to polish rice in the mill house where I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. Of course, you can't just make sake. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. That's too bad. I should never have let the monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flattened crops, it's all the thanks I get. Well, don't go get a monster sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess it's a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Amy. Yeah, I've already tried that, so I gotta figure out, maybe now that I'm actually able to, you know, I've been told that it's broken, and that's the next part of my story, because, of course, she can't do, he needs this and she needs that, but can't do that. Yeah, see, this is before I figured out, yeah, see, L1 changes the angle and zooms out to make it easier, and then, yeah, see, you have to actually fill it in. You can't make it all jumbly retarded like the other one. Like I did before whenever I did the river that came out all dumb. See, I even tried making the shape, and that was horrible. Filling in a blank, nope. Also, if you hold down triangle, I found out way later, it pushes the brush down, so it makes the line super thick. And we're actually going to stop there anyways. It's going to take me it took me a couple of tries to get it just right, and we'll save that for the next episode anyways. Which means definitely go down and subscribe and come watch the next one. And we hope you guys like watching us do all these. Bye.